This is a message we got a few days ago. I posted a completely innocent photo of my kid at the beach and got my Instagram account suspended for child sexual exploitation. We got this message from a content creator and we've been getting many like it lately. It might seem extreme, but it's not a glitch. It's a direct result of how Instagram's moderation system operates, and it can happen to anyone. In this video, I want to explain why this happens and what you can do to avoid it. If you're new here, we are a law firm that helps creators, influencers, and business owners to stay protected on their social media. Today, I want to discuss a very serious and often misunderstood issue, which is Instagram suspensions due to claims of sexual abuse or child sexual exploitation. And I'm specifically talking about a situation where you did nothing wrong and your content was completely innocent. If this happened to you, you're likely shocked and understandably panicking. No one wants to be falsely accused of such serious accusations. So let's start by explaining what's really going on behind the scenes and why this could happen to you. Instagram uses artificial intelligence, AI, and automated moderation tools to scan millions of images, videos, and captions every single day. These systems, they're built to detect potentially harmful content, especially around topics like sexual exploitation and abuse. That includes anything that the system might interpret it as sexually suggestive, involving minors in inappropriate context, or triggering known abuse signals based on visual or textual patterns. So here's the problem. AI can't understand nuances. It doesn't know who's in the photo, where it was taken, or what your intention was. So if you post a photo of your toddler playing at the beach, shirtless, smiling, completely innocent, the system still might misread it and flag it. When that happens, your account could be suspended under Meta's child sexual exploitation policy. And it doesn't always stop there. We've seen cases where the user's Instagram, Facebook, and Messenger accounts were all taken down. It's also important to note this isn't just about photos of children. We've seen adult content intended as jokes, art, or parody get flagged as well. One of our clients, an influencer with a large following, posted a satirical image of a well-known cartoon character in a sexualized pose, and Instagram suspended the account. And because multiple profiles were connected through this shared login, all of them were disabled. It's scary, it's frustrating, and it feels completely arbitrary. But unfortunately, it's a lot more common than most people realize. Now, if your account has already been suspended and you want to know how to recover it, just go and watch my other video called How to Fix Suspended Instagram Accounts. Here, I want to focus on prevention, and that starts by understanding the two types of actions that lead to these suspensions. Let's start with the formal violations. These are things Instagram system are specifically trained to flag under their child sexual exploitation, abuse, and nudity policies. These are clear written policies that most users should but never read. So I want to give you some common examples of things that would trigger red flags. Things like photos or videos of children in minimal clothing, even if completely innocent, like a baby in a diaper or changing a baby's diaper, a child playing in a swimsuit, kids bathing, running shirtless, or getting dressed, even if it seems family friendly in your eyes. One more thing is captions that unintentionally suggest vulnerability or exposure, like look at that cute butt or he's such a flirt, even when said jokingly by a parent. It doesn't matter. Content showing children in poses that could be misinterpreted as suggestive, such as lying on a bed or posting with adult gestures. The key issue here is that context does not matter to the algorithm. It looks at pixels, keywords, and postures, not intentions. Other formal violations include artistic nudity involving children, even if legal or intended as documentary or educational. Also satirical or meme content that sexualizes fictional or animated minors. In these instances, Instagram may remove the content, restrict your account, or issue a full suspension with or without a warning. So that was some of the formal stuff, but there's the unofficial stuff as well. The things not explicitly written in Instagram's policies, but that still get flagged because of how AI behaves. I want to give you some of the most common unwritten triggers we've seen that you should avoid. Cross-posting from TikTok, Twitter, or Reddit. Reposting content from other platforms like TikTok, Twitter's, Reddit, it, and so on, can sometimes trigger a suspension even if that content didn't cause problem originally. For example, if a post went viral elsewhere but had borderline humor, edgy language, or suggestive visuals, Instagram's AI might flag it once it's reposted because its moderation standards may be stricter or they might interpret it completely different way. Another thing you should be aware is hashtags. Hashtags that attract risky engagements like hashtag cute kids, hashtag bath and fun, hashtag potty training, hashtag diaper free. These might seem harmless, but predators search for these terms, so Instagram flags them as high risk. Filters or editing tools that blur, zoom, or exaggerate body features, even on adults. Be very cautious with how you use face filters and poses. Some filters, like those that make your face look younger or exaggerated, combined with certain poses, could accidentally trigger Instagram's AI. The system isn't analyzing your identity. It's scanning shapes and patterns. So even if the post is innocent or artistic, it might be flagged based on how it looks to the algorithm. Posts that include suggestive emojis next to photos of kids, for example, combining a cute photo with emoji like a peach or hearty eyes or fire, even if you're just being playful, can be misinterpreted by the system as sexualized content. The AI reads visual and textual elements together, so pairing innocent image with the wrong emoji or caption can lead to a serious consequence. Another trigger is DM behaviors that look suspicious from the outside. If you're replying to too many strangers, especially on public accounts with young looking photos, it could definitely raise some red flags, even if your intentions are clean. The truth is, Instagram's algorithm is designed to overact and not underact, because when it comes to abuse, the company is under huge pressure to avoid missing anything. And the downside is completely innocent users get swept up sometimes. So how do you stay safe and make sure your account, especially your business account, doesn't get suspended? Here's what we tell our clients. First of all, keep your personal and business accounts completely separated. That means using different logins, different email address, different phone numbers, and ideally even different devices. And why does that matter? Because if your personal account gets flagged or something, even if it's a mistake, Instagram's system can link the accounts through shared credentials, which means that your business page, your ad account, or your client-facing profile could go down with it. We've seen it happen. A client had a personal account flagged for a meme that was misinterpreted, and within hours, her business account, where she ran six-figure brand, was suspended too. And all of that was because both accounts shared the same recovery email. So if your brand or income depends on Instagram, this separation is crucial. Avoid posting any content involving minors in vulnerable settings, even if it feels completely harmless to you. You need to stay away from hashtags or filters that could be misread, especially when posting anything even remotely sensitive. You need to think twice before reposting content from other platforms, especially memes, satires, or jokes that could be misinterpreted. Instagram isn't always fair and doesn't always get it right, but once you understand how the system works, you're in much better position to protect yourself and to minimize risk. Before you post your content, you probably spent hours creating your content, editing your visuals, fine-tuning the captions, and making sure everything looks right. So same goes here. You need to take extra precaution and make sure everything is correct. This is your work, your reputation, and everything you built online. And most people only realize that after they're being shut down. If you found this video helpful, share it with other creators who take their work seriously and really want to protect their account. If you have any questions or if you encounter such issues, feel free to contact us. I'll leave you a link below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.